What's happening here?
Tommy lied to all of us.
You had a lot of nerve to request a meeting with me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tommy needs a new partner.
Tommy's just one guy.
This gonna be a war like we never seen before.
I will burn that coalition to the ground before I let them take it from me.
It's just business, bitch.
Welcome back, YouTube. It is your boy Mr. Power, and I'm back with another video. Before we even talk about anything, I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Love all you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas, holidays, New Year's, all of that. I'm not a huge holiday person, but I know that a lot of people are, so I just want to spread that love and energy, before we get it going. Obviously, you guys know tonight is a huge episode. Tonight is episode 8 of Power Book 44 season 3. It's been a quick 8 weeks, and I actually spoke to the writer of episode 7, which was one of the best, if not the best episode of the season. His name is Lamont Edwards. He was the writer of that episode, and I'm actually going to have him on the podcast later within the next week or so. I think we're shooting on Friday, so you'll probably see that video sometime on Saturday or Sunday, because I'm also shooting a podcast with JP that Friday, which will be out that Friday night, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a crazy weekend. But yeah, he was telling me that the writer for episode 8 killed it. I think her name was Alicia, something like that. I don't want to butcher her name. He didn't say her last name, but he said she killed it. He said that episode is crazy, and we kind of already knew that and got a sense because of the trailer and some of the stuff that was going on, and everyone being able to kind of piece the storyline of Jennard, King Kilo, D-Mac, JP. We know JP's likely going to bite the bullet this episode, along with probably King Kilo too, because I just don't see his character surviving with long term with all the issues that he's caused, and especially when Tommy finds out. Jennard's gonna be on the chopping block, bro. It's crazy because I thought Jennard's character actually maybe had a slight chance of surviving, but because he's spiraling out of control again, I don't really see any more growth for his character. And when a character has halted its growth like Jennard's character has, it usually means he's gonna die, right? Because you've seen his arc. He came in, he was running CBI, then he started getting hooked on the drugs and everything, was down bad. Now he built himself back up, and then he fucked up again. There's no redemption for his character, especially if he's gonna kill Tommy's brother. Yeah, he's going to die, and it might not even be Tommy who does it, but someone's gonna get Jennard out of here. And I'm just interested to see Chris Lofton take on this villain role moving forward, because I mean, him and Tommy have always had beef anyway, but this is like a whole other type of beef. This is a you killed my family type of beef, and we know there's going to be a huge war between CBI and Tommy, Miguel, the Marquez cartel, and everything like that. So that's going to be very interesting. So my prediction for Jennard's character, I think he's going to wild out. I think Jennard's going to catch a couple bodies. I don't think JP's the only person he's going to be killing in this next episode. I think Jennard's going to wild out, and I think we're going to see a big performance from Chris Lofton in this episode. He has been phenomenal thus far in this season, and I just can't wait to see the aftermath of this whole thing with Shanti, right? They had to break up. Obviously their relationship is over. Then she destroyed his car. We didn't really see the reaction to him destroying the car. I don't know if he knows yet or not, but I mean, that's something that we obviously would want to see. So that whole storyline is very intriguing to me, and I'm curious as to how Shanti's going to move now, that her and Jennard are done with. Is she really done with him? Because y'all know how women be sometimes. Like, they say they're done with the dude, but if they really love them, they're really not. There's always a chance and a hope that they could come back. Not a chance, they always come back. They almost always come back. But Shanti is a different kind of beast and a different type of vicious character in this series, so there's a chance she might not come back. Now Diamond, I want to talk about specifically. He's been spiraling out of control just as much as Jennard. Joe, I wouldn't be surprised if both of these two die, if I'm being honest with you, because I don't see any way that these two, the only way that I see these two surviving this show is if they have some sort of redemption with Tommy and they become cool with Tommy again. Then maybe they could be safe. But the fact that they're enemies with Tommy now and they're going into a war with these last few episodes, and Jennard's gonna likely kill JP, who was Tommy's family, I don't see any reconciliation between CBI and, you know, the rest of the rest of everybody else. So it's gonna be crazy, right? It's gonna be crazy. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited to see the relationship that goes on between these two now, because I mean, how do you handle a relationship between brothers that's spiraling out of control? You know what I mean? So it's very interesting to see. Like, you have two people. I said this in one of my short form videos for social media. Like, you got two brothers, bro, that are literally out of control. Like, Diamond is a literal drunk. Diamond's been acting like Ghost. And was it season 5 after Raina died, where he was just drinking and doing like a bunch of vigilante shit? This is how Diamond's been acting this season, or at least the past couple episodes. And then you obviously got Jennard, who's on fentanyl, on the coke, on whatever he's doing, he shouldn't be doing, and that's going to cause a huge problem for CBI and the organization. And I think that's why there'll probably be a split down between CBI. I don't just think that everyone's going to side with Diamond and Jennard, because at the end of the day, even the people in the CBI can see, as we can see, that Tommy's been the main reason for the success of their organization. Tommy built the coalition. Tommy was able to get all these different factions and these different people in the same room along to make money, and he was the one who made the connection with Che. Tommy did all of this shit. And it's like Diamond and Jennard are so stuck in their egos and their feelings about being, you know, the head or being in control or getting respect, that they're like willing to fuck up the money essentially to get rid of someone who is making them the money. And I'm just curious as to, like, what is Che gonna think about this, right? We know Tommy's going to have a meeting with Che. He's gonna link up with Che. They're gonna be straps on him, pointing at him, whatever. We know he's not gonna die or nothing. But I'm just curious as what Che's gonna think about these two going to war, because again, that's bad for business. And one thing Che made very clear is, you know, I don't want a war. I don't want any bullshit, but whatever you guys do, just make sure it doesn't affect my money. And once it starts to affect the money, which I think it will, especially with Diamond and Jennard being at the head of things, I think that's going to cause a lot of issues. Now, Shanti. I think Shanti might also be on the chopping block. I've really grown to like her character. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I really hated Shanti's character last season and a lot of the beginning of this season. But when I seen that scene with her and Jennard, and the breakup scene, first of all, Adrienne Walker, who plays this role, she's a phenomenal actress. Like, that scene and that episode showed so much range that I feel like the other episodes of this season and the previous season didn't get to it didn't allow her to showcase this. A lot of actors are so talented, but they don't have the right directors and the writing to bring, you know, that to life. And she 100% did that, right? So I'm very curious to see, you know, where her character arc is going to go now, because her whole storyline has been tied to being with Jennard. Now that she's no longer with Jennard and she's essentially Jennard's enemy, she gotta go. I mean, if you know what I mean, the only way that I could see Shanti surviving is if her and Tommy really like dead ass teamed up and they got super close, and like maybe Tommy decided he wanted to expand and leave Chicago, and maybe Shanti was left to run things, or like they became some partners long term. But I just don't see what the future is going to be for Shanti. I really like her character, though. I said in one of my videos that she reminds me of Jukebox a little bit, like as far as her energy, her being gangster, her being about the money, being about the business, and being like extremely ambitious and just wanted to get shit done. Shanti gets shit done. One thing about Shanti, she gets shit done, and Tommy is even peeped at. Like, Tommy respects her because she knows how to get to the money, she knows how to handle her business in the streets, and she doesn't have any drama or any bullshit that gets in the way of the business. So that's one thing that we need to look out for. I think these are the three characters really need to watch moving forward. I think D-Mac is safe. Obviously, Tommy's safe. I think Miguel is safe, and I think Maria is safe too. I think Tommy's family, outside of JP, is pretty safe moving forward. I don't think there'll be any more like major casual deaths as far as Tommy's family moving forward. So I'm so excited for tonight's episode. I can't wait to do my recap video on here and on all the social media platforms. As always, for the people who are new watching this video, please guys, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and make sure you guys follow me on all platforms as well. I know some of you guys don't just always want to watch short form, long form content. So if you want to see the short form content on my social media platforms, follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above, and join my Patreon for more exclusive content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.